Alright everybody, we got something very interesting wrapped up in this bag. Can you guess? Just by the outline, the shape maybe? We'll open it up and we'll see. It's gonna be a little project for us here on this channel. A German Wehrmacht kind of stuff. Or a Jerrycan. This one is an Austrian-made example, 1942. It's in pretty poor condition. It's dented all over the place. The paint is not original and it's gone anyways. The lid is missing. It's got some sort of putty repair done, but I think we can try and fix it a little bit. Maybe bang some of the dents out and get it back into its proper shape, repaint it, you know. The important part for me is that you can still read it. That's what I like. I like reading the numbers and the markings and stuff. But yeah, so this will be an upcoming project. Is kind of repairing this and making it look a little nicer and repainting it. Some of these things I won't be able to fix, like that's just gonna have to stay where it is. Maybe I can find a new cap somewhere. You can see how it's bulged out on the sides. Maybe I can fix that. I'm not quite sure.
The Wehrmacht Einheits canister, commonly called Jerrycan, was first developed in 1937 by the Müller engineering firm in Schwelm. The Wehrmacht had specified that a soldier should be able to carry either 2 full containers or 4 empty ones, which is the reason why these triple handles were fitted. To achieve the required filling and draining speed, it was fitted with a large spout and a flip-top closure, which is missing on this example. A hole in the closure retainer made it possible to fit a securing pin or wire. The rectangular shape also made it stackable. The recessed, welded seam stiffened the container and protected the seam from impact damage, a common problem with the British flimsy cans. The indentations ensured a full can would not be severely damaged when falling from a vehicle or being dropped. It was also coated with a plastic material or sometimes paint to prevent internal corrosion. And it also had an air chamber at the top for the can to float in water. By 1939, the German military had thousands of these cans stockpiled in anticipation of war. Motorized troops were issued the cans with lengths of rubber hose in order to siphon fuel from any source. The original design with the X pattern would eventually be replaced by the so-called Running Man pattern. This particular example is Austrian produced, made in Vienna in 1942. Now, I think I was able to figure out which Wehrmacht division this can served with. This particular can was found hidden away in a cellar in the village of Marifa, just southwest of Kharkiv. With the date of the can being 1942 and it being found in a closed cellar near Kharkiv, means that it was most likely left behind during the Germans' final retreat from Kharkiv in late August 1943. After hours of research online and reading through many of my books to look for any scrap of information as to what divisions would have passed through Marifa in late August 1943, I decided what I think are the most likely answers. I came up with either the 39th Infantry Division or the 282nd Infantry Division. To my knowledge and research, these were the only units to pass through or near that village during the retreat. Of course, I could be wrong, and this could have been abandoned by a different division before that and being passed around by the civilian population, but it's still interesting to think about.
But once I get the materials I need, you can expect to see that very soon. Alright, thank you.